Alright, so that was the cycle of chord shapes, and there are many other chord shapes, but these are the standard ones that you need to learn first. The kind of basic chord shapes, and those ones that we just did were on the 5th string. So again, the 5th string chord shapes: 1 major, 2 minor, 3 minor, 4 major, 5 dominant, 6 minor, 7 half diminished. Those are all starting on the 5th string. That was C major there. All the diatonic chord shapes for C major. We also have a batch of 7th chord shapes starting on the bottom string. And let's go ahead and do these in G. So I'll play all the diatonic chords in the key of G. First, I'm going to back up a second and show you the 4 chord shapes, all with the root of G. And then I'll spread them out across the fretboard. So the first one is major 7. And these are now with the root on the bottom string, 6th string. This is dominant 7. We lowered the 7th degree, or flatted the 7th by a half step, major 7 to flatted 7 to get dominant. Now we flat the 3rd from that shape to get the minor 7, and now we flat the 5 from that shape to get the minor 7 flat 5 or half diminished shape. Now keep in mind, on the guitar you can't play these as you would on the piano, just stacked up as a cluster in that order, 1, 3, 5, 7. You just don't have enough fingers and enough strings and enough space to do it, so you have to separate out some of these notes. For example, it's commonly the case where you take the 3 and put it on top. So 1, 3, 5 becomes 1, 5, 3. It's got an inversion in the middle to help you play it on the guitar. That's why. Okay, so again, those shapes: major 7, dominant 7, minor 7, minor 7 flat 5. Let's apply those 4 chord shapes now to the key of G and play all of the diatonic chords in the key of G. This is going to be your homework soon, so we'll do a couple of other keys, but this is where we're going to start with jazz chords: 5th string shapes and 6th string shapes. The 1 chord in G is G major. 2 chord is A minor. 3 chord is B minor. 4 chord is C major. 5 chord is D dominant 7. 6 chord is E minor 7, and I'm going to shift it down here. I could play F sharp up here, but it's easier and more commonly done down here. F sharp half diminished, the 7th chord in the key of G. Again, G major 7, 1 chord, A minor 7, 2 chord, B minor 7, 3 chord, C major 7, 4 chord, D dominant 7, 5 chord, E minor 7, 6 chord, and F sharp half diminished, 7th chord.